Hello and welcome back to Mr. Bunting's Modest Adventure. I took a little break to clear my mind and then I searched the mansion and the surroundings again, and in doing that I found something that I had previously overlooked. So there's a shovel. So now let's take it, because this shovel might come in handy. And previously there was some soil that I wanted to dig, but I couldn't. So let's try if we can do it using that shovel. So it was at the statue. And there is soil. So let's take the shovel. And let's see if we can find something. The statue is pointing here. Guess I can't do any harm to take a hint. It can't do any harm to take a hint. So, and digging. Nothing. I must have been mistaken. What a pity. There's a hole. Nothing in there. I suppose I should put a bit more thought into the matter. Okay, that didn't do anything pretty much. So let's have a look at the inventory. So I also found that I can have a look of more detail, a more detailed look here. So there's a coffee stain or something and a big G. There's that small house with the number 9. Oh, number 9. That's a key with a butterfly. Poem from the desk. All buried treasure is not the same. Sometimes you must look through a new frame. Buried treasure. I wonder if this has anything to do with the digging. You must look through a new frame. Wasn't there this frame in the study? Let's go check. The decorative window. There's nothing new. Where does it point? It points to a squirrel. So can I find... Is there a squirrel anywhere there? Here in the garden corner? There's a squirrel. So what if I used the shovel here? Let's try this. And I found a chest. Whoa. So, yeah, then let's have a look at it. It's a metal chest. And it has there's a lock with a butterfly's symbol. So probably the ornate key is supposed to go in there. This key seems to fit the padlock. I wonder what's inside. Yeah, then look into it. It contains an old children's book and another poem. Oh great, another poem. Okay, so there's a book. And there's some kind of hook attached. That might be the missing book from the bookshelf with the removable books that we every book in a bookshelf is removable, but these books that you can pull on. A Child's Garden of Verses, first complete edition. And a poem. I treasured my books, and I treasure them still. Now they are the ones Who treasure my will? Okay, so that's probably supposed to mean that... Let's go to that bookshelf. So, and that bookcase. The first thing, let's put that book into the empty space there. Ah, it fits perfectly. I could feel the mechanism locking into place. So, and now I have to pull those books. Well, I guess in a specific order, but which order? And which books can I... Okay, back to where I started. So, and I'm gonna need some paper here. Okay. So, which books can I pull? The Dark House. Dark House. Then, no, not this. Around the World in 80 Days. The World in 80 Days. The Chimes. Comedy of Masks. Not that. Ah, The Sign of the Four. No. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Then we have Madame Butterfly. Ah, the butterfly again. The Seven Poor Travelers. It's always handy to have a piece of paper when you play adventure games. The Dance of Death. Ah, and that was probably the last one. A Child's Garden of Verses. Yeah, that was the one I just installed. Okay, that's it. So, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. 10 books that I need to put into some order. Well, guessing is not going to do much good. Because I would be sitting here, well, at least until tomorrow, if I really try to go through all the possible combinations, if not any longer. So, do we have any hints? So there's a suspicious amount of numbers. So for example, we have the Seven Poor Travelers. We have Around the World in 80 Days, The Sign of the Four. So, and then we have references to various other things. So there's a Dark House. And so the first book was The Dark House, and we have a Dark House with a number 9. So let's note down 9 for that. Around the world in 80 days. That's probably something with 80. The chimes. Do we know anything about chimes? Let's have another look in the study. Is there something chimey here? Okay, let's continue with the next book. The Comedy of Masks. So there are some masks here at the table. And there are 2 masks. So let's note down 2. Then we have the sign of the 4, that's probably 4. We have 20,000 leagues under the sea. Madame Butterfly. There are 6 butterflies here in that frame. We have the 7 poor travelers. The Dance of Death. Dance of Death. There's somebody dancing that snow globe. Can I do anything here? Is that supposed to be the Roman numeral 5? Well, it sounds a bit far-fetched, but let's go with that. And a Child's Garden of Verses. So how many poems do I have? 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. And let's have one more look. Let's have one more look at the something here. No, let's go through everything again. That was the initial letter. Poem. Have a look at that. What's that supposed to mean? Is that a G or is that an 8? We had that. It's another poem. That's the metal chest. Still can't see anything chimey. What's with the chair? There's no time to sit around here. Indeed. Let's get that wool.